Do a few at 5. Kind of shake it up here. Come on, one more. All right, we got it on 5. This could be good. Welcome to Arkansas Slots, beautiful Saracen Casino, Pine Bluff, Arkansas. And we are going to try By the Bay. All of our normal machines that have done well for us in the past have went ice cold. So figure, hey, let's try the machine that's been the worst for us and see if maybe it's hot now. So here we are on By the Bay. Here's a look at the numbers up top. So on nickels, the mega is 10.7, major 1700, the minor is really high at 383, and the mini is 64. All right, we got about 220 in the machine, and we'll start out here with some $3 bets. Need 3 of the free games or 4 of the fireballs to get the bonus started. Yeah, we have been on probably the longest cold streak I've had all year. So not really sure how to break that up. Tried all of our favorite games and haven't had much luck, so I thought I would try the one game that we never went on. And, I mean, it can't do any worse, so might as well give it a shot. 3 fireball, couple double stacks here. There's 1. All right, By the Bay, prove me wrong. Change it from being one of my least favorites to being a favorite. Decent numbers. 1 more. Oh. Come on. Woo. Not what we were hoping for. That's kind of my history with this game. 3 fireballs and 2 free games. There we go. Just need to complain a little bit. Pretty good ball there, 15 bucks. All right, let's get all the way to the top here. Big number at the top, but it's usually a curse. We'll see if we can get there. All right, need 2 more to get the next row open. One more, get that next row going. All right, down to the last shot here. Oh boy. Uh-oh. All right, 68 bucks. Not terrible, but I was hoping to get a little higher on that bonus. And we'll get a quick backup bonus here. 22 bucks. I like getting this free games. It's pretty unique free games compared to the others, so hopefully we can get that. $16. One more. All right. All right, we gotta zoom way out here. All right, looking for a lot of anchors. They're wild, so full screen of anchors in the middle would be great. There, we get to collect all the fireball. Could land the minor on this. It's pretty rare, but certainly possible. Good number. All right, last game here. All right, pretty good numbers. All right, 159 bucks. That's pretty solid for not really lining up any line hits. Just most all of that came just from fireballs. So let's get that minor and make this into a big winning session. We could definitely use it. Woo. $300 ball. All right, 14 bucks. All right, free games. Let's line it up again. It's a pretty good bonus. Definitely use another one of those. Minis at 68. Oh wow, it's a good symbol. 48 bucks. Yeah, by the base, definitely trying a lot harder than what I'm used to. Come on, do it. Oh, it's right at the top. Great numbers. A lot of action. We just get it lined up here. fireballs all the way across here. All right, we'll do a few at 5. I'm gonna shake it up here. Come on, one more. All right, we got it on 5. This could be good. All right, let's land that minor, get a bunch of anchors here. Come on, big bonus. Oh wow, that's a lot of fireballs. Nothing huge, but still got 7 of them. And a little bit of a line hit with those octopus. They're the top symbol. All right, big line hit right here. All right, a few more. All right, big finish. It's all right, that's still a good bonus. All right, 211 gets us to $4.99. So we'll drop the 3 for a few. Then we may bump it back to 5 for a few. All right, one more at 3. All right, try some here at 5. Oh wow, that's some pretty lucky timing there. All right, you can see that major 17, minor's 388. That's the one we're really chasing. That mini's 70 bucks. All right, all the way to the top this time. Usually big number in the top right corner is not a good sign, but hopefully it'll prove me wrong this time. All right, one more, get the next row. All right, 3 more for the next row. All right, gotta have it here. All right, 87 bucks on a quick bonus. We'll try that same strategy down to 3. Do 4 or 5 at 3, and then try bouncing it back up. All right, bounce it back to 5. Oh, that would have been great. Let's see another free games. It's been probably the best bonuses for us. Minis at 70 now. All right, we'll bounce back to 3. Do a few here. See if we see some life. We'll bump it back up again. First 3 games is trying. Getting 1 set of double stacks. Yeah, kind of going through a dead spell here. Come on. Oh, it's a good number too. Drop it to 2 for a few. Just chewing us up pretty quick. So we've been getting crushed, so I don't want to burn through it too quick. Let's find 4 here. There we go. Not bad numbers for a $2 bet. All right, gotta have one here. Had me worried there. All right, one more, open that next row. All right, let's find 2 more. Alright, gotta have one here. No. $51. Not spectacular, but it's definitely, we'll take anything going that long of a dry spell. So. All right, we'll work our way back up, $3. good hit there. 27 bucks. All right, free games. Let's do that again. Oh, one off. Oh, wow. All right, let's find a quick bonus so we can build this up instead of letting it whittle us back down. One more big bonus for us. Jump it up to 5 for a few. We can get lucky here. All right, back to 3. Oh, miners at 392. But we gotta find some fireballs for that to matter. Or some free games, I guess. Alright, let's not get back into that. Let's find 4 here. A lot of 3s. I guess we'll do some 2s for a minute. Not letting us build up much of a bankroll. Just get up a little bit, but come on. Just not letting us get those quick bonuses. There we go. Small numbers, but never know. All right, give us one big number. One more for the next row. All right. One more for the next row. yet. All right, gotta have one here. Keep it going and get that next row open. All right, anything. Wow. All right, 30 bucks. Not exactly what we was needing there. All right, we'll go back to 3 so we can get lucky, get into something a little bit bigger than the $30 bonus, hopefully. All right, got a lot of 5 of kinds there. 27 bucks. Had any premium symbols mixed in there, it would have been great. Great numbers. One more. Let's finish off with the big free games. Yeah. Wow. Ice cold. Come on. Wow. There we go. All right. Let's have a big finish here. That minor, 394, mini 75. Gotta find a way to get to the top though. One more for that next row. Wow. Alright, anything. Come on. You gotta be kidding me. Unbelievable. All right, 36. We'll do a few here, but I think we're about to call it. Just $30 bonus and a $36 bonus back to back. Pretty concerning. Yeah, I think we're gonna hold there. I think we had like 225 in, so lost about 25 bucks, but not gonna peel the rest of this off. We'll move on to something else.